Hello guys, and of course it is very much that time to welcome yourselves back in for yet another one with us, the Review Bros. It's Aaron, just myself today, and of course a pre-workout review. Again, as always, determined to make sure I give you some honest, hard facts about the pre-workout, because it's your hard-earned cash that goes on these products. And today we've got a hyped pre-workout. I've got to say, it looks beautiful on the face of it. It's Scary Hours by, of course, the guys at Scary Hours Supplements. We've got them to thank for getting it on over to us, but we've also got Shapeshifter Nutrition, a UK retailer, to thank. They've collaborated an effort to get it over to us for an honest and in-depth review today, covering the bases, the taste, the price, and of course the label, but primarily the real world effects of this one. I'm excited to get into it. On paper, it looks hardcore, it looks stim junky, it looks like it's ticking that type of box. So stay tuned, let's go, and please give us a thumbs up, a subscription to the channel, and any comments you have down below, especially if you use this one, or of course the original. Let's do it. Okay, so of course that moves us into the first segment, taste and mixability. Arguably not that important, but at the same time, it's not something you need to sacrifice in this day and age. Now, I've got to say, I like this. It's a limited edition pre-workout, and very usually that means they just come in the one flavour, but this one comes in 4 flavours on the Shapeshifter Nutrition website that I can see. So it comes in sour gummy, it comes in gummy fish, it comes in grape bubble gum, which actually sounds really nice. They all sound nice. I mean, I don't know what gummy fish is, but the one we've got, which I've got to say they probably all have a different design tub, but it looks so cool, is a flavour again. I'm not too sure what it's supposed to be, but it's galaxy flavour. So, you know, we're hoping for all the stars, planets and moons in this one. Now, it smells delicious. Some sort of sherbet candy, I don't know, it smells really good. Anyway, it's quite a big scoop for a stim junkie package, 16 grams. I've weighed it, guys, just under that flat one gets you that serve, but in she goes. So Galaxy, I've got to say, it's unique. It is unique. I don't think I've had a Galaxy flavour. What's it even supposed to taste like? I mean, it smells really good. So it's got a lot of fizz. Yeah, fizz action going. Frothability, quite a bit of froth as well to match that fizz action. Now, let's get space down us now. It doesn't taste as good as it smells, but it does still taste good. Hang on, it's a difficult one actually. It is quite sour, with a slight bitterness. I've really struggled to put my finger on what it's supposed to be. I bet it says it on the website, I know, that's the annoying thing. But it's some kind of rocket pop, citrus. It's just like a mixture of everything, to be honest with you. It's not bad. Like I say, sour with a bit of bitterness. It's sweet at the same time. I'm really struggling to give that a score out of 10. I think I'm just gonna play it safe and give it an 8 out of 10. It's not as good as one would hope, but it's also honestly not bad at all. And I've got to say, they are masking some bits and pieces here. But first, we move into the price point of it. So now we talk the hard-earned cash, as I mentioned in the intro. And it's a strong suit of this product, to my absolute surprise. Look at it. It's a beautiful container. It looks to be a beautiful label, and it's a limited edition US product. I was expecting it to come out at like a 2 or a 3 out of 10 on the price scale, but it's better than that. So obviously, US guys watching this, you'll head on straight over to the Scary Hours website. I'll put the link straight in the description down below. I am going to be talking about Shapeshifter Nutrition now. It's a UK retailer, so us UK guys can also get our hands on it. Now, guys, RB10 knocks off 10% off of the product at Shapeshifter, and I think that code works on everything there. They do a lot of hardcore stuff, which is good to see. It knocks the price of this container down to £35.99, Great British. You do the math, guys, you actually get a 25 servings for this as well, which is really good. I was expecting 20, you know how it goes. Therefore, the math is better than expected, and it comes out at £1.44 per go. And therefore landing itself at a 6 out of 10. More affordable than your average pre. I'm excited, and very much so excited. Let's move into the label now. Okay, so we're into the label of this product. I've just talked about its flavour. I've just talked about the price point, which is very commendable. Now we talk about what's inside it and what it's generally going to do in the body. So starting off, as mentioned, 1 scoop, 16 grams in this flavour at the very least. 25 servings per the container. We start off with L-citrulline at a good dose, 5 grams, considering it's a pure L-citrulline. That's going to give us nitric oxide production in the bloodstream, give us pumps in the gym. Beta-alanine at 4 grams, that's above your normal dosage for the beta tingle. The itchy feeling as a pre-workout kicks in, and of course endurance-based benefits once the body is saturated. We have choline bitartrate, 800 milligrams. I mean, it's ever so slightly lower than we'd like to see, but nonetheless, choline, we're talking focus benefits, a brain awakening. Pink Himalayan sea salt at a nice 500 milligrams for muscle contraction, endurance, strength output, and of course pumps, a jack of all trade piece. Salt effectively, right? Then we move into caffeine anhydrous at a big dose, 450. That's energy and stimulation, 4.5 cups worth of coffee. Honestly, it's a lot of caffeine. It's like more than 2 cans of a Monster, put it that way. Easiest way to just give it to you. We got phenylethylamine, HCl, PEA at a 300 milligram dosage. Now that's in there for mood enhancement, euphoria, but primarily the focus and drive in the gym. We got ourselves next up the main sweet boy, the grey area, the 2-amino, aka DMHA. That's a potent stimulant, more for the euphoria and highness and floatiness and drive and concentration and illicitness, let's be honest. Urea durensis also at 275 to match it. I really like to see it. That's dubbed like an almost natural DMHA feel. Mood elevation, euphoria, concentration benefits with mild stimulation on top. We got ourselves wrapping off the label Noopept 20 milligrams. I enjoy this. Noopept, nootropic, focus, dialing you in. Now on paper, guys, this is singing. And I've got to say, it's singing even more at that price point. I'm expecting, should this come together, something special. And in fact, something scary. And of course, guys, we land ourselves at a primary segment of any review. The effects of this product in training. What is it going to do, honestly, for you? Well, things do get scary. Let's put it that way. Short, sweet. This is a potent and strong pre-workout. No doubt. Okay? We got to get that in. We got to get that into the deep end straight off the bat. I think it's important. Let's start at the beginning. Beta-alanine comes in respectable. More beta-alanine than normal. You feel the tingles, but I've got to say that 450 caffeine slaps quick, and some other sweet juices come in with it. Now, let's get a weakness out of the way first. I say a weakness, guys. I think it's a weak. It's important to stay tuned for these effect segments because pieces link together and I explain why. So I may give you something early on, but then I tie into it later on, right? So let's get it out the way. We're not really here for it. You're not expecting it. We're not purchasing the ticket for this. The pumps, they were okay. Okay? Not bad, not good, just okay. Okay. Energy, substantial, but not ridiculous. Heart rate is elevated, but not to a heart attack level. There's no negatives on the back end in terms of like a high jitter feel. There's no cold sweats, jitters, any of the chills that might be associated with some fat burners or excessive stimulants. It wasn't negative from that standpoint. I'm going to get straight into it. For me, the euphoria, floatiness, pupil dilation was strong. Okay? It was strong. A feel it the next day experience. You take it anytime during Monday, for example, you're feeling it on Tuesday. Appetite suppression is apparent. This is rivaling the heavy. I think important also to mention. For me, this is much stronger than the original Scary Hours. I liked the original Scary Hours, but this one's very scary. Okay. This one's a clown running at you in a dark alleyway on a dark winter's night, okay? And you see the glimmer of the knife as it's coming towards you, scary. It's rivaling the Mr. White, some of the Dark Labs products, the other the euphoria is so apparent. Your head feels detached from the body. Now, what else? I mean, it's all over the place because you are just all over the place. You train hard. I've got to say it though, it's more than you need for a general gym session. This is a special once a week pre for the most intense, let's put it this way, it's a leg day pre. It's not a biceps pre, it's not a shoulders pre. It's not an abs and cardio pre, it's a leg day. And not just a leg extension day, I'm talking arse to grass, squats, leg presses, hack squats, walking lunges, Ronnie Coleman leg day, okay? Because it's going up against it. I think that you're just so all over the place, you don't get that mind to muscle connection, which goes back to the beginning. The pumps are not necessarily great because you are just getting shit moved. Weights feel lighter, but there's less of that mind to muscle connection. There's less of that productivity. I want to put it that way. This is an extreme pre-workout that gets you training so hard and fast that it's done without thought because you're in the clouds. At that price point, guys, you are not going to I'll be very shocked if you find a cheaper pre-workout. It is 100% worth the price point. It's It's actually one of the strongest pre-workouts I've had this year. There's no doubt about it, guys. It does keep you going the next day. You feel it. And I'm not necessarily a fan of that anymore, but it also goes to show its true strength. Not much more can be said. I think I've said it, guys. If you want a highness, floaty, euphoria pre, they are the 3 keywords I'm going to remember when you ask me in a couple of years' time, what did I remember about the limited edition Scary Hours? I'll remember it as a off me chops pre-workout. Okay? If that sounds right for you, do check it on out before it's gone, because limited edition, I've got to say, they've got to keep this one going. But you never know. The DMHA is real, it is pure, it is in there at least that dosage, and it is, honestly, it is the one. If that sounds right to you, check it on out. Scary time. As always, guys, stay stimmed. Cheers for watching.